Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. We will be conducting the IELTS speaking test. Okay, please tell me your full name.
My full name is Islam.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Rangpur.
Okay, do you like listening to music?
Yeah, I love listening to music. I think it's a part of my daily life.
Okay, so what kind of music do you usually like?
I have a wide area of my choice in music. I love K-pop music, I love classic music, I love foreign country music as well as my country's music as well. I love Indian music specifically for that I am listening to it from my childhood.
Okay, right. So is music an important part of your life?
Yeah, definitely. It's a big part of my life as I listen to music daily. Even I listen to music sometimes when I'm studying. So it's a big part of my life.
So when do you usually listen to music?
I like to listen to music usually when I feel tired or sad. And especially I listen to music when I go to my bed. Before I go to my bed, before I sleep, I listen to music for a while. Sometimes I listen to music when I'm studying or when I'm doing my joggings in the morning or in the evening.
Okay, right. So how does music affect you?
Well, music affects me in a various way. For example, when I'm feeling very sad or very low, some chill music or some K-pop music helps me to feel better. And sometimes when I'm feeling, very light or feeling tired, then when I listen to those kind of music, then they help me to feel more energetic, more, I feel like I can work more, I can study more. That's it.
Great. Have you ever listened to live music?
Yeah, sometimes it's over some kind of apps that provides us live music. Like I'm a very big K-pop fan, so when BTS or something like that occurs or some kind of concerts happens over internet, I try to attend it, although it costs a lot of money for the tickets, but I try to attend other singers' music, whichever are over live through internet.
Okay. Do you like to listen to music? Did you like to listen to music when you were a child?
As I remember, yeah, I loved to listen to music even when I was a child. As that days, Indian music was very famous and we can hear them over television or radio. So I loved to listen to music even when I was a child.
Alright. Should we teach music to our kids?
It has different perspective. If you ask my perspective, then I will say no. Because as from a Muslim family, in my religion, it's strict that we listen or teach music to children. But as a civilized person or as a modern person, you can teach your child, music that will help them to widen their talents and their new ways, and they can explore how they love the world or how they want their life in their future.
Okay. Is there any musical instrument that you would like to learn?
Although I don't want to learn and I'm not so interested in music while it's learning terms, so still I love piano very much, and when I feel very tired or when I can't sleep for a long time, I try to listen instrumental music, especially piano. So I think I would love to learn piano if my mind ever changes.
Okay, great. What type of music do people in your country like to listen to?
In my country, it's a diverse country, and people love to listen to different kind of music. It depends on their taste, on their age, on their environment, friends group. So For instance, I can say that people love classical music a lot in my country, and there are many kind of native and common musics and albums in my country. But nowadays, young generation loves to listen foreign musics, like as I said, K-pop musics, Italian musics, whichever gets famous by some dramas or series or movies.
Okay. And finally, would you say music is an important part of the culture in your country?
Yeah, definitely. Bangladesh and Bengali, as we are Bengali, is a part of our culture, and music played a wide role in our culture. Whenever a organization has something to celebrate, or a birthday or a marriage, always some musics are played over some music box or sound box. So it's a very big part of our culture.
Okay, great. Now we will move on to the next part of our test, okay, where you will be given a cue card and you will be given 1 minute to make any notes if you want to, okay? And after 1 minute, you will have a couple of minutes to talk about that topic. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. Are you ready? So this is your cue card, and this is your topic, and this is where you can make your notes. Okay. So just a minute. Let me just start. Alright, your time starts now. Okay, time up. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's start.
Well, in these days, I don't have so much time to watch any kind of television programs, and I scarcely have time to watch YouTubes or any specific drama or movies, let alone television programs. But whenever I get time, I love to watch a certain program, a certain channel, and this channel is National Geography. And that channel has some videos uploaded on YouTube too. So whenever I get time, I love to watch that channel and that specific program, which is related to animals, and that is Earth Animal. So in televisions there are different kind of dramas and all, so I don't very interested in those. So whenever I get time, I just sit and dial that channel and start watching it if there's that program is playing. So that program is a very educational program, and that program has this wide range of activities of different kind of animals in our world, and I like that their life, and I love how they live, how they are planning of lives, their children, how they learn what they learn. I feel mesmerized how they live their life, and that's so different from us, especially that depends on geographically. So, however, I started to watch this program when I was, I guess, a teenager, as in those times this kind of program started to come to our TV over international programs. So I think the National Geographic channel has started to play those kind of programs when I was a teenager. So in those kind of programs, what is most interesting for me, as I told you, their lives. But I also love how diverse any kind of animal kingdom can be. In like ice areas, in mountains, in seas, same kind of species can have different kind of characteristics as it changes depending on the geography and on the environment. For like penguins are generally that kind of species who have fish.
Okay. Thank you. Let's stop here, okay? All right. We'll move on to the last part of the question. Okay. Now, do you think people on TV are a lot different in their real lives?
Can you ask me?
Do you think that people on TV are a lot different than in their real lives?
Yeah, I believe. As you know, as a big fan, we often search the background of our favorite actor or actress. So whenever they play a role in a TV program or in a drama or movie, they get themselves in a character they're supposed to play. So they behave according to the character they are given. But in real life, they are as normal human as we are. So their human behavior is as normal and common like us. Like they have sorrow, they have affairs, they have problems, they have celebrations. Their life has as much as various activities as we do. So I believe the people who ever plays different kind of role in TVs, in various channels and programs are differently, very different in their real life.
Why do you think they're different in real life from TV?
Because they're human. So as human, we are supposed to have different kind of situations in our lives. So definitely we will behave according to that situation. We will act according to the event, to the ups and downs of our life. So, but there are certain things that they maintain. As their popularity, they have to maintain their image. They have to be visually attractive. So something are really little different from ours, but as a human, they act certainly a different role, different kind of situations than TV programs.
Okay. Do you think celebrities are given enough privacy?
I don't believe so. As the globalization have a great impact on our lives, and internet and availability of every kind of media like YouTube and all is influencing a lot. So the celebrities don't have that kind of privacy. The paparazzi and all the journalists are always after them, and they are always trying to have any kind of information possible from their life, so that they can give us the update, what they are doing, who they are moving with, who they are with now, that time, what they're eating, wearing. But that always invades their private life, and that affects a lot with a certain celebrity's life.
Okay. Do you think people are excessively interested to know about these celebrities?
Yeah, definitely. As I am very interested to the actor or actress I am a big fan of, so I think other people's too. But it became a very toxic situation recently among teenagers, that they are so much interested in their certain actor or actress or celebrity's life that they try whatever they can to get this information. That's why paparazzi and journalists are so interested, and that's the fuel. That interest is the fuel that is converting the journalists to get their information so much.
Should these people be given more privacy?
Yeah, definitely. Because as they are human and as they have their own life, they have family, they have different kind of things to celebrate, they have illness, they have affairs. So they, as a normal or a healthy life, they should also have private lives, and privacy should be given to them equally as ours. And we, especially young generation, should have limitations to which point we should be interested in those lives, as we also have our lives and we should be developing and progressing in our own life rather than have interest on those celebrities' life.
Okay, and how do you think we can ensure this?
I believe there are some there should be some terms and policies, and authorities and different politicians in different countries should have these terms and policies that if we break those policies, we should be punished. Like journalists and paparazzi, if they invade their private life too much, or if they do something that would be crossing the limitations, then they should be punished. So providing law is one of the major things that we can do for them to ensure their own private life. And also, we, young generation, should be more aware that what we are doing, what we are interested nowadays, and what that interest can bring us and our future and their future. So awareness and law, these two things can make sure this.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. That is all for the test.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Right. Let's come to the feedback part. Okay. Now, there were a few things that you need to work on, right? Especially, there is some grammatical part that you need to work on. Singular, plural, right? You say various way. Various is one or more than one? Way হবে না ways হবে? It's okay. Music. We never say musics. Music বলতে কোনো word আমরা use করি না, right? Italian music, right? K-pop music. K-pop music, right? So that is another factor. To me, সব জায়গায় you spoke about musics. That's not correct. Music is both singular and plural. Music, uncountable number. Okay, you cannot count music, something like that. Okay. BTS occurs, or you wanted to say there were several programs that takes place or events. So occurs is not the right word. মানে program হয়, এটা আপনি বলতে চাচ্ছেন কি program occurs, but program আর occur এই দুটো একসাথে যায় না, right?
তাহলে
So there were different events taking place,
right?
Yeah. Okay. So that's one way of saying it. So music was famous. আমরা কম বলি পপুলার, ফেমাস সাথে পপুলার ওয়ার্ডটা বেশি যায়, রাইট? মানে আপনি বলছেন K-pop মিউজিক অনেক ফেমাস, বাট ফেমাস অ্যাকচুয়ালি কি না পপুলার, রাইট? বেশি পপুলার, রাইট? আচ্ছা, it has different perspectives. When I talked about teaching music to kids, so it has different perspectives. That there are different perspectives.
There are,
right?
It has.
There are different perspectives regarding this point, right? For example, I come from a Muslim family, and in our religion we are not supposed to practice music. So if I say personally, I would not want to teach my kids, but overall, if someone wants to teach their kids music, I think that's also a good way of teaching them something other than from studies, and it will also help them as a recreational activity, right? For example, okay. Widening, not widening. Right? Okay. Idiki, what is this? People. Okay. Our people should, right? People. Right? Okay. Many kind rules. Many one or more than one. Kind and kinds. That's just like various things, right? Okay. Organization, Z. Organization, right? So Z pronunciation za. So Arabic bolila zal. So zoo, Z, zebra, right? Xylophone, organization. So Z pronunciation is za, right? Not job. But J. So J is job. Okay. Now, part 2 पे channel बोलते जाए challenge बोले बल्कि careful factor of correction process. Program में नाम तक clearly पूछा जाए. अब जो है program में कौन सा बोलते हैं? Something that you like to watch. What is the important part of that topic? What is the name of the program? Clearly কি बोल सकते?
না আমি আসলে মনে করতে পারছিলাম না, বাট
কিন্তু একটু ম্যাথের জিনিস যখন বলবেন প্রোগ্রামের নামটা তো মনে রাখতে হবে। যদি মনে নাও থাকে, make one. For example, Earth and Living, right? বা প্রোগ্রামের নাম Animal Planet, right? বানাই দিলাম একটা নাম। ওটা চেক করবেন এই প্রোগ্রাম ছিল কি ছিল,
মানে আমি শুধু আর্থ পার্টটুকু জানি,
হ্যাঁ,
বাট
হ্যাঁ।
তার আগে পিছে কিছু
হ্যাঁ, এই জন্য আপনি আমার ক্লিয়ার না নামটা। সো ইটস ইম্পর্টেন্ট when you talk about, for example, আমার ফেভারিট সিরিজ আমি যদি বলি, আমি যদি নামটা ঠিক মতো বলতে না পারি, তাহলে it will make sense. For example, আমি বলতে পারি, আচ্ছা, Friends or The Big Bang Theory, right? And then I will continue talking about it. So the name of the program is really important part, okay? আচ্ছা, fragments অনেক বেশি ইউজ হয় সেন্টেন্স, মানে মাঝখানে doing this, doing that, এগুলো কিন্তু কমপ্লিট সেন্টেন্সেস না, এটা কিন্তু ফ্র্যাগমেন্টস হয়ে যাচ্ছে, ভাঙা ভাঙা। So there are many people who like to do this, do that, do this, do that, মানে আপনি এইভাবে বলতেছেন আর কি, মানে কি একটা সেন্টেন্সে আপনি বলে যাচ্ছেন। এটা আমরা স্পোকেন মানে এমনি ভার্বাল কমিউনিকেশন অংশে বলি এটা করো ওইটা করো, কিন্তু ইংলিশে যখন বলি এখানে আমরা কিন্তু এটা করো ওইটা করো এটা করো এটা করো এভাবে বলি না, গোছাই বলি কমপ্লিট সেন্টেন্সেস। সো আমরা মানে ভাঙা সেন্টেন্সেসে কথা বলবো না, আমরা চেষ্টা করবো যেগুলোই বলবো কমপ্লিট সেন্টেন্সেস, বুঝতে পারছেন? সো আপনার সেন্টেন্সেস কিছু জায়গায় ফ্র্যাগমেন্টস আছে which are not complete, okay? আচ্ছা, মোস্ট ইন্টারেস্টেড প্লেস বা শো বলতে যাচ্ছে, কিন্তু মোস্ট ইন্টারেস্টেড আমরা কি হবে? মোস্ট ইন্টারেস্টিং, right? So for example, the most interested part of the show হবে না, the most interesting part of the show, right? আর আপনি যদি কোনো কিছুতে ইন্টারেস্টেড থাকেন, সো তখন বলবেন I was most interested in that project. কিন্তু আপনি যখন বলছেন অনেক ইন্টারেস্টিং জিনিসটা, তখন কি বলবেন? মোস্ট ইন্টারেস্টিং, নট ইন্টারেস্টিং, ওকে? ডিপেন্ডেন্ট হয় না, ডিপেন্ডিং, রাইট? সো ইট ডিপেন্ডেন্ট বলছেন আপনি, বা it will depend হবে, বা they were depending, কিন্তু ডিপেন্ডেন্ট বলতে কিছু নাই, ওকে? বুঝতে পারছেন? আমরা ডিপেন্ডেন্ট বলবো না, ডিপেন্ডিং। So for example, I was dependent on him, I was depending on him.
ডিপেন্ডিং তখন এটা কন্টিনিউয়াস।
Depending. Actor না, actor.
অ্যাক্টর।
Yes. আমি বলবো মানে ও মনে হচ্ছে actor.
অ্যাক্টরই বলছিলাম,
Actor হবে, actor.
অ্যাক্টর।
Actor and actress. Okay? আচ্ছা, as they are popularity না, as they are popular.
As they are popular.
Right? আবার এখানেও কিছু যে ফ্র্যাগমেন্টস ছিল, ভাঙা ভাঙা সেন্টেন্স, ফুল কমপ্লিট সেন্টেন্স না। It became very toxic recently. যখন রিসেন্টলি বলবো, এটা কি পাস্টে কথা বলতেছে? তাহলে কি টেন্স ইউজ করতে হবে? প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট। তখন কি বলতে হবে? It has become very toxic recently.
Has become very toxic.
Okay? Recently, nowadays. Okay, এগুলো যখন ইউজ করব তখন প্রেজেন্ট পারফেক্ট হবে। তারপরে paparazzi. Paparazzi again. Paparazzi. Right? Okay. So these are some of the few basic mistakes that we have been doing. Right? It may to correct or delay overall school number later our chance. So I would say 7. Okay. Make sense? Any question? Any question as well?